you doing, everybody? Nick DiVirgilio here, and this is the DW Performance Series drum kit in a beautiful ice white lacquer finish. The 5-piece shell pack I'm sitting behind comes with 8x10 and 9x12-inch rack toms, a 12x14-inch floor tom, 18x22-inch kick drum, and a matching 14x5.5 snare. Now, these other drums that are around me here are not just for good looks, although I think it looks pretty cool to have a bunch of drums around me, is to show you that we sell all kinds of component pieces for this kit as well. So if you always wanted that second kick drum for your drum kit, you can easily do that. 20-inch kick drum over there, 24 sitting here next to me. You can get an 8-inch rack tom, 16-inch floor tom, whatever you like. You don't have to buy the pre-configured shell packs. You can actually even put together a kit with your own sizes. You can customize the sizes to your liking, and your Sweetwater sales engineer can totally hook you up with that. DW's performance line of drums is their level of drums that brings down the price a little bit to give more people the ability to get into DW's super high quality craftsmanship and sound. The shells that come with the Performance Series are made from 100% North American hard rock maple, and they're made in DW's HVX shell construction. Now, DW does a lot of experimenting with the way the wood grains lay over the top of each other when they make the drum shells. For the Performance Series, they picked the HVX because that goes really well with maple. Maple is the go-to sort of middle-of-the-road wood. It's really versatile. It sounds great in just about any kind of musical application, whether you're playing rock, pop, country, reggae, whatever it is. Maple works in the studio, live, in any situation. HVX stands for horizontal, vertical, and diagonal. In this system, the inner ply of the shell is the diagonal wood grain, and the very outer ply, which you don't see because of the beautiful lacquer finish, is the horizontal grain. What that does with the maple wood is gives it a nice kind of low-mid kind of roundness, a good round tone, but you still get the projection and the resonance that maple is known for. All the drums come with perfect 45-degree back cut bearing edges. A great edge lets the head sit on top of the shell just perfectly, really adds to the resonance and overall tone of the drum. Really great tone on these drums. Snare wires are off, of course. I have basic Remo clear ambassadors on all the toms. I have a Power Stroke 3 on the kick drum and a coated ambassador on the snare drum head. Nice open sound, great tone interval between each drum, and they were really easy to tune. The kick drum is definitely big and beefy, nice, big, fat, warm attack to it. And the snare drum is really sensitive and really versatile. I have it tuned up pretty high right now. Nice ring and sustain to it. Good volume bump from the edge to the center. It feels good under the hands. You get a nice backbeat crack to it. This drum is really easy to tune as well. You can also do something like this to change the sound of the drum. Loosen up a couple of the lugs down here on the bottom. In fact, I'll take this one lug down here and make it totally loose. And a couple of them next to that middle lug, a little bit loose. All of a sudden now I have a killer sounding kind of funk R&B gospel snare drum. Really cool, and that was easy to do. I just loosened up a couple of lugs and it went there really easily. The hardware on the Performance Series is equally cool. The lug is a smaller version of DW's normal big turret lug. They call it the quarter-size turret lug. You still get the STM tom suspension system, great for the resonance of the rack toms. They hang freely. The hoops on the toms are graduated in weight. They're a little bit lighter on the rack toms, a little bit heavier on the floor toms, again, to add to the resonance and tone of the drums. You get true pitch tuning rods, which have more threads than your normal tuning rods. Great to really dial in the tone of that particular drum you're on. The snare drum comes with the beautiful mag throw-off system. Hopefully you saw it while I was playing. It was so easy to turn the snare wires on and off while you're playing. Just a little flick of the finger gets them off. Pull it right back on. Super easy to use. Get low-mass die-cast claw hooks on the kick drum hoops. They're lined so you can keep your kick drum hoop nice and scratch-free. And there you have it, everybody. It is the DW Performance line of drums with beautiful ice white lacquer finish. Really versatile drums that'll work in any musical situation, live or in the studio. Great DW quality, craftsmanship, and sound. Definitely encourage you to check it out. If you want any more information about these drums or any other DW product, just contact your Sweetwater sales engineer. Thanks a lot for watching.